doing it again, Slovakia. All right, let's try this again. Satan ain't gonna stop no show. Like Elder Uriah say, man, Satan don't want you to put up these lessons. But this, as you can see, the title, it says "You British cigarettes won't make it." You know, and you can look up the term. All right, what do they call cigarettes in Britain, and you get the idea of the understanding of why I titled it this. But first and foremost, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to you, how much me, I was the honor to the apostle, elder, the great millstone, and to our life, across the globe, preaching the word of truth and sincerity. I want to say shalom, man. All right, and this is just a quick lesson, man. Been on my spirit. I'm trying out something new. I don't go live often. But here we are. And we're going to lesson edifying, man, because we really got to understand that we are living in the last of the last days, man. And wickedness has increased. These moles are running rampant. All right, but they're gonna receive a judgment of Yahweh Shai, man. All right, so we're gonna get into Leviticus. We get 18 and 22. All right, because this is scriptural. All right, that the Lord is has fought. All right, with the alphabet community, man. All right, so it's pretty helpful. I'm sure we're in this lesson edifying. This is Leviticus 18 and 22. It says, "Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination." All right, and it's part of the law. All right, the Lord created man and female. All right, man and woman, to do what? To bring forth fruit, to bring forth children. All right. You see, and what gets me about these gender confused, these wicked ass sodomites, that's what they are, that they're living a lifestyle that was created by a man and a woman. You see, we just showed you they have a strong delusion, a spirit that the Lord has put upon them, man. All right, and the Lord is going to recompense them for that. All right, and this is something that they try to stop you from talking about, stop you from bringing out their immoral acts and reasonings. All right, and they're trying to put that agenda so much that they're teaching it to our children, man. All right, the kids in our schools, and from however young they are, where they're teaching it in all the schools, man, in the majority of the schools. And if you take your children out of that, they if you don't agree with it and have, you try to homeschool or school your children from it, they can be taken away from you, man. All because they want to push this transgenderism, this pangenderism, and all these other weird groups and communities that they have, all right, upon our children, so they can be corrupted, man. As if the world's not corrupted enough, all right? This is Leviticus 20 and 13. "If a man also lie with mankind as he lies with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. The blood shall be upon them." Now, we can't execute, all right, the laws of the Lord right now, or the judgment of the Lord right now, as far as, putting them to death. But just know that the Lord is going to recompense you, and He's going to recompense you with blood, you see. And this is something that Christians and church folks don't want to teach. Why? Because they bring a lot of money. They bring members to the congregation. All right, but that blood is still going to be upon their hands, and it's going to be upon your hands, man. All right, the Lord said, "Give them warning from me." All right, he said, "Do not this abominable thing that I hate." All right, and Yahweh Shai is not slacking concerning the judgment. All right, he said, "His judgment is as a ring." Okay, and it's gonna be coming full circle upon all you sodomites, all right, all you wicked and evil doers. All right, you see this lifestyle, this agenda that's being pushed by Esau is gonna be a destruction, man. All right, we got these moles dressing up in these costumes, having children sit on their lap, and you taking your children to these alphabet parades, these alphabet gatherings. All right, you got your little 3, 4-year-old children dressing in rainbow bright suits. You know, we even had the black woman at one point in time when she had a newborn baby. Said, "Yeah, you're gonna grow up to be GAY, man." All right, and she couldn't wait. You know, like you're gonna force your children to live a lifestyle that's gonna get them killed. All right, and the blood is gonna be on your hands, man, and rightfully so. All right. Romans 1:21, it says, because that when they knew not the Most High, they glorified him not as the Most High. Neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and the foolish heart were darkened. All right, you know, and that is a vain imagination that you have to have a so-called same gender society when it's not going to be able to grow. Or how's it going to grow and increase if everybody's swinging swords and bumping carpets, man? You know, you see, you are living a style that, you know, the brother Nakazaki said, man, you live in a death style, man. All right, but guess what? The Lord gave you over to that. All right, it says in verse 22, professing themselves to be wise, they became fools and changed the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image in a corruptible man, into birds and four-footed beasts and creeping things. Ultimately, it's idolatry, man. All right, it's that what's his name? Baphomet, man. Okay, you see, you got all these symbols. The pride flag, you took the rainbow and corrupted it. You see, you got these, all these little weird symbols and upside down pineapples, man, and adding different colors to the flag. One means this and one means that, and that's those are your gods, man. Okay, but you're gonna die by the God that you have chose. And how about you, they're gonna recompense you. So wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, man. See, the Lord, you people don't understand, the Lord don't want you. All right, and for those who the Lord don't want, he's going to burn, right, by ICBM missile fire, man. You see? It said, and wherefore the Most High also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own heart, through the desire of their own minds, man. All right, you people desire to be that way. You see, and I can't get it, but it's also talk about how that you have pleasure in them that do the same. You see, and that's something that you are also going to be recompensed for spreading that and having joy in those who are following in your wickedness, man. All right. It says to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. How are you dishonoring your bodies between themselves? All right, by committing licentiousness. Look that word up. Okay. All right. It says who changed the truth of the Most High into a lie, and worship and serve the Creator, the creature more than the Creator, who will bless forever, man. And those who change it is Esau Edom, man. He's the one in power. He's the one pushing this agenda. He's the one that's making people trying to make people tolerant and acceptable, all right, of this wicked abomination, man. All right, it's an abomination to be a mole. All right, it's an abomination to be laying down, all right, with trannies, man. All right. It said to dishonor their own bodies, man, between themselves. That's a dishonor, man. All right. Let's say the Man Boy Lovers Association, man. You see, you got these Catholic priests sleeping with the altar boys, man. All right. You have these schools, all right, these college frat groups full of moles, all right, full of deviant activities, man. You know, here you are, you know, you swinging rods with Todd, man. You know, it says, for this cause, the Most High gave them up to vile affections. All right, that's a vile affection, man. That's an evil, disgusting way of life, man. All right, you know, and I don't get into it, man, but man, some of the things, I mean, it just, some of the terms they use, when you look at those terms, man, it's disgusting, man. You see? And to hear about those things just on just, you know, through, hey, they put it on social media. They'll take our videos down for telling the truth, but they'll show you a child, a 4-year-old child at a GAY parade, a pride parade, man. You see? They'll show you a child in a GAY strip club, man. All right? Yeah, what we're teaching is so wrong and so evil and mean. So for this cause, the Most High gave them up to vile affections, for even their women to change their natural use into that which is against nature. What's the natural use of a woman? It's to be with a man, to have breasts, not to be taping them down, having them removed. All right, to bear children, man, to be a servant to her husband, and not your husband as in modern society, you see, but as an ancient world, man, as the way life should be. All right. It says, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust one toward another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in themselves the recompense of their error, which was meat. All right. And what's that? It's these diseases that come with that. All right. HIVs and these all other weird ass diseases people have. Ultimately, it's going to be, that recompense is going to be a fire, man. ICBM missiles, man. All right. And even as they did not like to retain the Most High in their knowledge, the Most High gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. And the Lord don't want you, man. All right. So what you got to understand, for those of you who have children or brothers or uncles, all right, or even yourselves, man. If you're living that way, hey, it's the token, the evident proof that the Lord don't want you. The Lord hates you, man. You see? It says, being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of the Most High, despiteful, proud boasters, preventers of evil things, disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable. All right, I had it, man, the old Bible, implacable, right? It says of things not mutually agreed upon, man, unmerciful. All right, and we all agreed that the law that was given to us were right, and that we're going to live by those. You see, all right, and all you hear is pride this, pride that. All right, they want to debate with pastors. They want to debate with the Israelites. They want to debate with everybody who do not see things their way, man. All right, and I've never seen not one of them ever win a debate or an argument against somebody with some damn sense, man. You got to be out your rabbit mind to think that you're doing the right thing or that you're living the right way, living that type of lifestyle, man. All right. It says, who knowing the judgment of the Most High, that they which commit such things are worthy of death. All right, you're worthy of death, man. All right, the Lord has deemed you, all right, worthy of the ICBM missiles, man. All right, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them, man. All right, so you not only like to do what you do, you have pleasure in those who are like you, man. All right, the scripture about don't follow multitude to do evil. You see, all right, and you are it ultimately, you know, those who follow you, all right, the Lord gave them up too, man. All right, and that's going to be the recompense of your reward is ICBM missiles. This is 1 Corinthians. It says, know ye not, 1 Corinthians 6:9, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High. Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, neither nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revelers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High, man. All right, so you moles, you traitors, all right, you idolaters, you unmerciful men, they won't inherit in the kingdom, man. You say God made you that way. God made you that way to destroy you, man. All right, and if you're an Edomite, you're gonna get a double destruction. You're gonna get destroyed, then you're gonna go into slavery, man. Then you're gonna be destroyed on the face of the earth, man. You see, the first destruction is gonna come from having your kingdom fall. You're going to captivity. All right, you're gonna burn that lake of fire. And after the 1,000 years of serving the Israelites, the Native Americans, the Latinos, and the Negroes in the kingdom, and you're gonna get eradicated, man. Thus saith God about you outside, man. All right. So in such were some of you, ye are washed, but ye are sanctified, but ye are justified in the name of the Lord, Yahushua, by the Spirit of our power, man. All right, some of us were on some of these things, man. All right, but that's but they've been washed, they've been forgiven, they repented. All right. All right, thus saith the Lord. Okay? Some of us were thieves and extortioners and liars, man. All right, some may even hurt somebody to a very a strong degree. All right, but their repentance, all right, have enabled them to have forgiveness in the eyes of the Lord, man. All right. The 1 Timothy 1:9 says, knowing this, that the law is not made for a righteous man, but for the lawless and disobedient, for the ungodly and for sinners, for unholy and profane, for murderers of fathers and murderers of mothers, for manslayers, for whoremongers, for them that defile themselves with mankind, for men stealers, for liars, for perjured persons, and if there be any other thing that is contrary to sound doctrine, man. All right, hey, this law was made for you. All right, that's why the Lord gave us the power to come out here and to rebuke. All right, to testify, speak against it, man. All right, to show you a way that way is going to lead to death, man. All right, your British cigarettes are going to burn, man. All right, and this is our reward. All right, being after hear all these videos and these signs that are on public buildings and on buses everywhere, man. All right, the fact that you gotta be in line and watch these weirdos in high heel boots and dresses with a beard on, man, carrying a purse. All right, and the Lord's not with that, man. You see, and that's not sound doctrine, man. All right, the scripture about a woman should not wear pertaining to a man, and likewise, man. A man should be wearing no skirts, halter tops with spaghetti straps, man. All right, but it's acceptable in this place. That's why this place is going to burn, all right, through all the wickedness and abomination that's being done here, man. All right. Back in Romans 13. This is on Romans 13:13. It says, Let us walk honestly as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness, not in chambering and wantonness, not in strife and envying. Right, man? All right, and men of the Lord are not to be partying and being excessive. And that's what the LGBT lifestyle is, man. It's all about getting drunk, all right, protesting and marching for your rights, man. Chambering, all right, having banquets and calendar yearly events, man. All right, defiling yourselves, trying to recruit more members, man, so to speak. You know, to put ye on the Lord, Yahweh Shah, Mashiach, there be not provision for the flesh to fulfill the lust thereof, man. You people don't have the Lord. You don't know how to put on the spirit of Yahweh Shah, man. All right, you don't know how to ask the Lord, to seek the Lord for forgiveness and repentance, man. You see, but yet you want to go around, and you see them at the bars, man. All right, drunk and doing little ballerina twirls, man. All right, you know, this thing is taking a grasp on society to so much so that the other nations are kicking you out of their land because of it, man. You see, here you are, the president of one of those countries in Africa, man. All right, he banned it. Putin banned it. Putin banned that it can't, same-sex people can't even adopt children, man. But here in America, you have two moles, all right, adopting little kids, man. You know, all right, and that's going to be recompense on their heads, man. All right, you know, and I want to get something real quick because this is the definition. I keep using the word licentious, right? And it basically means promiscuous and unprincipled in sexual matters, man. All right. Let's get this. Let me see what. All right. It's let's see. Oh, another one. It's called here we go. That's it. That's the one. Come on now. There you go. Like sentence and a definition and a meaning. I need my glass. Hold on. Right here we go. Right here. Come on. What else? I'm trying to learn how to do this. Slap. All right, it says the meaning of licentious is lacking legal or moral restraint, especially disregarding sexual restraints. All right, so you guys have, you're lacking moral restraint. All right, it says legal restraint. Hey, what's the legality of it? It's the law. All right? All right, the law requires discipline, requires restraint. All right, it requires not walking after your lust and your desires, man. Okay? That's what licentious means, man. It means lacking moral restraint, especially in sexual activities, man. All right? Galatians. Galatians 5:19, it says, now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulsions, wrath, strife, sedition, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I've also told you in the time past, they would do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High, man. All right, that's all it is. Idolatry is witchcraft. All right, hatred, variance. You know, and if you look, look at the news or read the news, and you see a lot of them committing murders, man. We get jealous of one of their partners going back and sleeping with a woman or sleeping with another man. All right. It'd be two women and one woman sleeping with a man, the other one gets jealous, and the other way around, man. All right. They're always on TV trying to debate and have a platform. All right, and get shut down, man. You see, you can't have so-called GAY people, all right, without having two heterosexuals having intercourse, man. All right. Jude, man, that's why I have Jude 1:7. He said, even as Sodom and Gomorrah, the cities about them in like manner, give themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh. I set forth for an example, suffering the bitterness of eternal fire, man. All right, and that's what's set for them, man. All right, eternal fire. That eternal fire just means they're gonna burn for they're gonna burn. America's gonna burn, man. All right. It says, likewise, also these filthy dreamers defile the flesh, despise the meaning, and speak evil of dignity, man. Right, man, you're mad at the men of the Lord and those who speak out against you, all right, for living a lifestyle that's contrary to human nature, man. All right, you can't get you hear what I'm saying? You can't get a mole or any of that without having a male and a female creating them, man. So that logic is sickening, man. All right, but yet you come on a common board and you come into camps and you're spewing out madness. All right, trying to defend a lifestyle that the Lord don't approve. If you turn around and say God loves you, man. All right, and it's highly contradictory. In Matthew 13:30, it says, it's one of the wheats and the tares, man. All right, and you know, some of you Israelites are chocolate covered Edomites, man. All right, but the Lord's gonna burn, but He's gonna burn y'all both together, man. All right. So that says, but He said, nay, let Matthew 13:29 says, but He said, nay, lest while you gather up the tares, you root up also the wheat with them. Let them both grow together until the harvest, and the time of harvest. I will say to the reapers, gather you together first the tares and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat in my barn. All right, the tares are the ones who look like Israelites, but the tares are just wicked niggas, man. All right, wicked Israelites, man, because they are not putting on the covering of the Lord, man. All right, you know, and people have to realize that the Lord has made a separation. All right, just because you're Israel and you're the tribe, if you're living a lifestyle that's contrary, man, you're a spiritual tear, man. You see, you're gonna get gathered up together. All right, it says if hands join hand, the wicked shall not altogether be unpunished, man. All right, so if you join hands and taking part in Esau's this way of life, this way of death, you're gonna get destroyed by Yahweh Shem outside, man. All right. So that one said, call law, Yahweh Shem outside. Demonte Apostle Elder Great Millstone. To that time, Shalom and a Bible Paul.